Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for the Thanos Imperative. This is a one-shot put out by Marvel, and there's going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't read your book, feel free to stop and come back later. I'm not going to spoil everything, though, because something very shocking is at the very end. And I figure, what the heck, let you read it on your own. Anyways, on with the review. What we have is basically the return of Thanos. It gives you a little brief history of what's going on with Thanos, and basically what he was like before he died. In case you didn't know, he wants to destroy everything because his girlfriend is deaf, and it's the ultimate gift. That's like, what a nice guy. So he's being held by the Guardians of the Galaxy. Moondragon is the only sensible one because she's like, just kill him now. Nobody else will do it. Nobody will let her do it. And I don't understand what the problem here is. This is Thanos. This is the bringer of doom. Kill him now. It's that simple. Just turn away and just let Moondragon do her thing. Or Drax. Both of them can do their thing on him. And that way he doesn't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about him getting stronger and breaking free and causing havoc across the universe. But, that's what you get when you have a bunch of do-gooders. We move over to Nova. Apparently this guy, the fake Quasar, broke into Project Pegasus and stole something. So Nova's in hot pursuit. He calls on for some help, and Quasar is gonna go help him out. They're talking about the rift in space with the other negative, evil versions of themselves. They're setting up their alliance for that. Nova finally catches up to evil Quasar, and now we have the Atom Magus joining the battle. Nova's like, oh my god, what am I going to do? And Quasar luckily comes to the rescue. Now, they have if you guys remember in space, they had that church organization. Well, their whole thing just blew up. And I'm going slow to make sure I don't accidentally reveal something. So they feel the shockwaves, the tremors, and Thanos escapes, and that's where it's stopping. Now, overall, I think this is if you're into the space side of things, this is a good issue because this sets it up what's going to happen in the next major arc. If you're not into space, I really think this is a good jumping on point for you guys because the space storylines are actually, for the most part, interesting. I normally don't buy like Guardians of the Galaxy and those issues, but I got the Annihilation, and those big trades that started everything, and those have been solid. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with Thanos, and then I'm also looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with the next one, with the Rift, if they ever do something with those guys. Now, I also got a bonus, because I went to Phoenix Comic-Con, and for those of you who don't know, Phoenix Comic-Con is it's getting to be a pretty large comic, anime, sci-fi, horror type convention in Phoenix, Arizona. And they had a special guest, and that guest was Stan Lee. So when I saw his name pop up and saw that they're gonna do autographs, I quickly paid my $50 and got my ticket to get Stan Lee autographed. I'm sorry, not Stan Lee, but to get a book autographed by Stan Lee, I should say. Now, I know there's going to be people out there that are going to say, what the fuck did you do to get that thing signed? You should have brought Amazing Spider-Man #1, Daredevil #1, and any other of the other hundreds of thousands of Silver Age comics or anything else that he could have signed. Well, before the hate comes in, I don't have any Silver Age. I used to, but I've sold it a long time ago. Don't have any more, and I'm not going to go running to a store and buy a Silver Age book just to get it signed by Stan Lee. I understand it's an investment, but I don't care about the investment. I got something different signed. Now, before I show, oh, actually I'll just show it to you. This is what I got. This is Stan Lee's newest work in comics. It's a comic called Ultimo. Now, as you can tell, this is a manga. This isn't a regular comic. It's written. Stan Lee's basically one of the creative forces behind it, who's providing the story and some. I'm not sure how much writing he actually does, but my guess is it's pretty much plot, and the rest of the team basically comes and says, "This is where the story's going to go." He gives like improvement, change this sounds good, gives his final okay, then it goes back for them to finish out. And the main reason why I got this one autographed is because this is Stan Lee's newest work. It's not like those other people who, dug out their old Spider-Man and are getting it for an investment. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If I had Spider-Man #1, for an example, I probably would have bought my Spider-Man #1 to get signed. But at least with something like this, it says, hey, while I'm a comic fan, I'm at least supporting your newest work. And I got it signed, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I wouldn't change anything about it so far. And I would say to the comic readers out there, just buy Ultimo. It supports Stan Lee. But I know that most of the comic readers out there just heard the word manga, and they're already typing their hate. So, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it on the side. And why don't you tell me what you would have had Stan Lee sign in your collection? So, subscribe to the channel, and until next time.